The super committee to cut spending going for supersized stimulus spending. A report saying that a majority of the Democrats on that debt-cutting crew looking to hike taxes by more than $1 trillion to help pay for more stimulus spending. I've got Republican Senator John Barrasso of Wyoming with me here. I don't think that was what the guidelines were.
No, it can't be a serious proposal. Their job is to cut spending, to deal with this $14 trillion debt that we have. We know what doesn't work, and it's more borrowing and more spending and over-regulation and threatening people with increased taxes. That doesn't work. It's not going to work.
All right, so let's say the 6 Democrats push that, the 6 Republicans predictably resist that. Never the two shall meet. We have sequestration, right? The old automatic cuts that kick in. Will that happen?
That's what's planned in there. I'm hoping that they do get back together, come up with some solutions, and really get the spending under control. The problem isn't that we're taxed too little, it's that we as a country spend too much. The American people understand that.
You know, when I was in Washington with you, because it was very hot, you didn't sweat, I did. But I came up with an idea, because I was trying to help you guys bridge a gap. If I could be your Kissinger, I would. And I thought where there was middle ground is get off this idea that closing loopholes, getting rid of credits, is a tax hike. I guess you could technically argue, yes, it raises revenue. But it also stops the nonsense I know that guys like you are against. Conversely, reining in the growth of entitlements is not killing entitlements. As Democrats had argued, it's trying to save those entitlements. But I wasn't getting anywhere. Has any more progress been made on either front?
Well, what you offer makes sense, because we need to actually have tax reform in this country. It is a major discussion in the debates now in the Republican side of the primary.
But is this the package to do it, this debate over how to cut another $1 trillion?
I don't know that between now and November 23rd that they're going to be able to do the tax reform.
They're not going to, are they?
They need to have, no, they need to get the spending under control.
We've already talked to a couple of your colleagues in the House, Senator, who are saying, well, I'm talking on the Democratic side, well, maybe we should just stop this whole sequestration thing to begin with, the super committee. So in other words, the medicine could be too painful. Let's just remove the medicine.
Well, but then that sends the markets, the international markets, the message, which is catastrophic. So
then we'll get a downgrade, right?
We've had one already, and that's what you're trying to avoid. I mean, the idea is to give some certainty to the markets and some security to our nation. I mean, you can't stay a largest, greatest country in the world when you continue to owe this kind of money to other people. Today, we're borrowing $4 billion, and a lot of it from China.
Every day.
Every day. Tomorrow we'll do it. We did it yesterday. Right. $2 million a minute, Neil.
It's incredible. Senator Barrasso, always good seeing you.
Thank you.
Better resolve this. My advice is free. Anything I can bridge the gap.
All right. No more cylinders. No more Fiskars. Get rid of these projects that the American people say, why is our tax money being used and wasted in this way?
All right. Close the loopholes. That's not an anathema to your side. We got to look at that. All right, Senator. Good seeing you again.
Thanks for having me.